Over the next 3 weeks, we're going to be talking about financial fitness and the 3 primary areas that comprise your financial health: what you earn, what you spend, and what you save. You see, it's important to take a very close look and consider each of these financial buckets at least once a year to ensure that you're on the best financial footing for your life. Those of you who work with us know that we ask a lot of questions that may seem completely random at first, but they all revolve around those 3 factors: what you earn, spend, and save. Over the next couple of weeks, we're going to use this topic as a primer for anyone who hasn't been into our office yet, or as a reminder for those of you who do work with us. So today, let's talk about what you earn. Maybe you're a Dwight Schrute, for example, and you work in sales of the Dunder Mifflin Paper Company. Your income is a base salary of $60,000 plus maybe $40,000 in commissions. Others of you might be more like Joan Holloway at Sterling Cooper, and you're a strictly W-2 employee. Or maybe you're self-employed and you don't necessarily make $100,000 a year, but your job isn't that bad, and you dictate when you work and when you don't. So you see, we're all compensated in different ways, and we all earn money in different ways as well. So, regardless, I do notice that some people stop evaluating what they're earning as soon as they get that paycheck, while others think, hey, I could get a side gig, maybe drive for Uber, earn some extra cash. When we talk to folks who do have a little side hustle and ask them how they use that money, we often hear that they live off their primary paycheck and use that extra cash for some combination of fun, caring for family members, or helping others. One client told us she uses her side money to buy shoes and boots for the homeless. Cool, huh? When we evaluate what people are earning, we learn that people are wired differently. You see, some people budget methodically off of that predictable twice-a-month W-2 paycheck that they get, while others literally eat what they kill. For this group, they can ask themselves, how hard they want to work this year, and then estimate how many hours that the work will take, and then work as efficiently as possible to get to that number. It's different for everyone, and that's okay, as long as your goals and your income are in alignment. I challenge you as you're taking a look at your financial fitness to ask yourself, how do I earn money currently? And is the amount that I am compensated a reasonable compensation for the services that I provide? If yes, great. And if not, then I challenge you to ask yourself what you can do to change things. Can you ask for a raise? Can you ask for a new job? Can you start a side gig to earn some more income so that your earnings column is where you need it to be with your expense column? Trust me, I talk to people all the time in our conference room who, when I ask about what they earn and their financial goals, well, they're simply not earning enough. To be clear, there's nothing wrong with a profession or a lifestyle where you don't earn a lot, but that has to fit your goals. You see, financial stress happens when people aren't earning enough to match their lifestyle and long-term financial goals. So what are the answers? If this describes you when you're feeling that stress, what do you need to consider? Well, I'll tell you my story. In college, I needed money, and that $2.75 per hour school cafeteria minimum wage job wasn't going to cut it. So guess what? I got a job as a night store clerk at a Shell station in Wilmore, Kentucky, where I worked after classes. And if you want some crazy stories, just ask me about that job sometimes. I was also still cleaning the grease traps in the cafeteria kitchen, and I was bussing and cleaning tables and dishes. And of course, working at the convenience store came with the perk of free black coffee and unsold food. But it still wasn't enough. So I got a job listening to a guy read the Old Testament. Seriously, all those begats paid $12 an hour. And that was NFL level money to me at that time, all because of the Bible. And after a few months of that, I needed something else. My brain started turning, and I decided to order a pizza while I thought it over. Well, guess what? One of the delivery guys was a classmate of mine who told me that he was bringing in $14 or $15 an hour. So I was like, sign me up. Again, ask me about that job if you want some other stories. Basically, I delivered pizzas for the next 2 or 3 years and put myself through school. My goals and my income at the time were finally lined up. Now, I'm not telling you to go out and deliver pizzas, but in my mind, it's no different than driving Uber to bring in a little extra money. I'm hoping the challenge that you use to your brain that sits between your ears is to ask yourself if you're earning enough, and if not, what can you do to get there? Could you continue your education? Could you retool your job skills? Could you talk to your boss about enacting a plan for a raise or promotion? Take on a little bit more work. Of course, it's up to you, but I hope that I've planted the seed and that you'll spend the next 15 minutes thinking about what are my goals and whether your earnings are in line with those goals. And the next time that you're in our office, we'd love to hear your thoughts.